Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Last Word podcast. I'm here with the homies, Scott and Chuck. How you guys doing?
Pretty good,
Doing
man.
well, doing well.
Pretty good.
Nice. I'm doing pretty good myself.
Great. We'll
We're
switch up from
oh yeah,
our last video.
I had to borrow Chuck's intro real quick, but we're gonna be doing a review on Joey Badass's 3-song pack, the Light Pack. It's one of his first. It's probably his most recent drop, I think, since he released All American Badass, right? Unless there was
Yeah, well,
a
he
single or
worked on
something.
like a collective project called Escape from New York in 2019.
Yeah.
But this is like his first solo material.
His first solo material in a while since All
No kid.
American Badass. Great album.
2017.
We're back to the
2017.
serious stuff, everybody. We're done.
Yeah,
with
back to the
we're done with
serious
the
stuff.
WAP. We're done
Yeah,
with
we're not
the
gonna
Dude,
talk about
the
that.
WAP thing still hasn't been sent to me, so it ain't. I don't know if
Hey,
that's
we're waiting to post on that in for a little bit, but I think we can get right into the Light Pack. 3 songs. I believe it was Shine, The Light, and I'm forgetting
no explanation with
no
Pusha T.
explanation. No explanation with Pusha T. Can we just talk about how real quick that Pusha T feature was so short?
It was kind of
Yes.
non-existent.
It was like he popped into the song and then just like he's out. You know.
The first time I listened to it, I was like, just I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something else. I was either shooting hoops or something, and I just kind of had it on casually.
Yeah.
And I saw the Pusha T was on it, so I got excited. Then the song ended, and I was like, "Where was Pusha T?" Like I just didn't even realize. I just kind of spaced out during his verse. But when I went back and listened to it, I actually liked his verse. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
The instrumental kind of sounded like a Pusha T song, like some of his recent stuff from like Daytona, like the Kanye produced with the piano riff coming in. I was like, "This is a Pusha T song, front to back." And I listened to his verse. It was pretty good. As always, Pusha T packs a lot in. He's one of those rappers who just like emphasizes every bar.
Every bar is important. So, even if it's a short feature. And just to talk about my overall, we can all talk about our overall feelings on the pack. I thought it was really solid stuff from Joey. I think it sounds like it was straight off of 1999 type vibes.
A bit of a throwback.
Definitely a throwback with the instrumental, and just it's not as I don't want to say it's more his bag. All American Badass was a little bit more adventurous with its instrumentals and just its overall sound. But this is definitely getting like back to his roots. Really good bars all over all 3 songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Shine is probably my favorite song, and then The Light, and then No Explanation being last. Not a bad song by any means.
That's my order as well.
Yeah, I might put No Explanation ahead of The Light, but the shining track here, no pun intended, was the Shine.
Yeah, it was a shining star of the track.
Yeah.
Of the pack.
So the thing about Joey is when he dropped 1999 back in like 2012, he was 17, and a lot of people, he kind of blew up as like this New York rapper making all these hot mixtapes, Summer Nights, 1999, and people were like, "Wow, this guy is incredibly socially conscious."
Yes, definitely.
Huge throwback instrumentally to the golden age of hip hop with his 90s boom bap kind of style, Yeah.
It's like an updated version of boom bap almost.
For sure. And people loved it. One of the knocks on him, though, kind of moving forwards was like, hey, now that he's getting a little older, moving into like Before the Money, people were like, hey, is he going to evolve out of this? Or, some people said he's kind of stuck in the past. He's not really evolving into his own sound. I thought on All American Badass, he really stepped forward, came out with his own very personal, introspective, creative political statement, and also expanded his style musically, which I love. That was my favorite Joey album. You had songs like Temptation. You had songs that just wouldn't be on previous Joey records for sure. Yeah. And I thought he really came into his own there, which is why it's been surprising that he's kind of taken his hiatus from doing solo work for 3 years and he's just kind of, done collaborative stuff, done features, but kind of taking a break on his own.
Talking about it.
And you mentioned it. This is kind of sounds more to me like 1999 vibes than it does All American Badass. So, I wonder if he's going back in that direction or moving forwards. But like you said, most of the songs here are pretty concise, strong. Joey's kind of rapping about like his place in the game and coming back. I think Shine especially. Shine especially featured his phenomenal production and sample game with a beautiful Roy Ayers sample that was really catchy. So if this is the direction he's headed, I like it. I love 1999, and I loved Summer Nights too. Not as much, but still a pretty good mixtape. So ultimately, I think Joey's kind of at a crossroads. He's going to have to decide like where his sound is going to be moving forward. But all these songs are pretty solid. So
Chuck, coming into this, I know me and Scotty are a little more. I don't say like avid listeners of Joey Badass, but like coming into it, what'd you think?
So I'll give you my perspective. My first taste of Joey Badass was actually off of XXXTentacion's album Question Mark and the song Infinity.
Oh yeah,
Infinity 8. Yeah,
really liked what I heard from him there. So I didn't go deep, but I did check out All American Badass. Like you said, Scott, I didn't really get similar production vibes, but I can go back and listen to 1999. I'm sure I believe you when it says, when you say the production is very similar to 1999. I actually really liked all of this stuff for me not being such an old head of hip hop, if you guys.
Yeah.
I thought his lyricism game was very, very well done. I thought
for sure that's one of his strong points.
I honestly, listening to this, I think he's probably one of the best in the game today. Probably
Easy.
top 5, top 10.
Yeah.
And when it comes to lyricism, the way he writes his bars and keeps that same message all throughout the verse and uses different metaphors to kind of say the same thing but kind of emphasize it every now and again.
Yeah, the whole light versus dark play in the first song. Yeah,
that was
exactly
really good.
what I was
creative. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It was very creative, and me not really hearing a whole lot of Joey, it was really exciting for me to see that stuff from him, and hopefully if he drops something else maybe this year, maybe next year, it's going to replicate the same type of thing, and I'm really going to enjoy it because I'm really liking what I'm hearing so far from him.
Yeah. I think if you're a dedicated Joey fan and you really liked and you like all of his material, this is just more to love. If you're someone who didn't like his earlier stuff, 1999 Summer Nights, stuff like that, you might not enjoy it as much as All American Badass with its more varied production, and it's just kind of grander because it is an album. It definitely, like, these songs definitely have more of a mixtape vibe coming off of 1999. And if you're if you're someone who cares about the, like, is he gonna grow out of this sound, is he gonna grow out of this 1999 or early stage of his career sound, and you really care about that, then you're gonna be disappointed. But if you don't really care about him evolving as much of an artist and just pumping out more good updated boom bap type rap, you're gonna love it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think if I were to go off of a out of 10 rating, I'd probably give it like 8.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'd give it
an 8. I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7, 8 in that range. Good. Obviously, there just wasn't enough because it's a short little 3-song pack to become like a fully expansive experience. But yeah, pretty good songs here.
Yeah, really solid stuff from Joey. All right, guys. Let us know if you've listened to the Light Pack, how you felt about it. If you're more into Joey's older stuff, or if you liked where he went with his All American Badass album. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell us how you feel. This has been The Last Word.